Hey, Forsyth County, it's Sheriff Ron Freeman. Hey, look, I want to take just a couple of minutes to talk to you about what's known as the Less Crime Act. Now, this is a new law that was passed by our legislature, championed by the Lieutenant Governor and signed by Governor Kemp. Kudos to our entire state delegation from Forsyth County, as well as Governor Kemp and the Lieutenant Governor for having law enforcement back on this. What this really means is they gave an opportunity for you, our citizens, if you want to support law enforcement, to redirect your state income tax to a foundation supporting the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office or another law enforcement agency. Now, in this case, if you owe state income tax to the state of Georgia, the state has authorized up to $75 million statewide or up to $3 million per agency to be donated as a dollar-for-dollar tax credit. It's not a straight donation. It is, hypothetically, you owe the state of Georgia $5,000. You could donate that $5,000 to the Heroes of Forsyth County Sheriff Foundation and get a $5,000 tax credit back on your taxes and owe the state of Georgia $0. Now, there's limits on this, $5,000 for individuals, $10,000 for married couples. That would also apply to S Corps and LLCs if you're a business owner. If you're a C corporation, you can donate up to 75% of your total tax liability, up to $3 million. Now, it is really rare for state governments to allow you to direct where your money is going to go. This is money we're going to have to pay regardless of, but you get to decide, do you want to keep it right here in Forsyth County, or do you want it to go to the state of Georgia to be used for, all due respect, God knows what? This is such a good opportunity, and instead of just the state taking the $75 million and throwing it out as grants to law enforcement agencies, the idea behind this was born out of defund the police and all the crazy things that we saw. And this gives citizens a choice to direct your money where you want it to go. We would love if you have that kind of tax liability. It's relatively generally for higher income individuals. If you have that or you're a business owner, you get to keep your money right here in Forsyth County. And people will always ask me, Sheriff, what do you want to use that money for? Well, there's three pressing priorities that I have in that. Number one is to educate and incentivize and recruit and retain the best deputy sheriffs we can to keep Forsyth County safe. You know, we have the lowest crime rates in Metro Atlanta for a reason. It's because of you, our citizens, and it's because of what the deputy sheriffs do each and every day here. And so being able to educate them better, pay for their education, incentivize them for college degrees is something we've never been able to do here, and I think it's very important that we continue that. Secondly is there are additional equipments that, even though we're very well funded by our Board of Commissioners and probably one of the best equipped agencies in the state, there's cutting edge technologies I can do to keep our deputy sheriffs even safer on the street from gunfire and other things. And lastly, and one of the biggest priorities I have, is to look forward to our school safety initiatives. You know, we have 55 deputy sheriffs in our school system right now. Run the largest school resource officer program of any sheriff's office in Georgia. But there's new technologies out there that we could look at towards integrating into the camera systems that are there that could give us early warnings before something bad happens, that could identify weapons or guns or things like that. And so those are very expensive things, but I can't think of a better thing to spend our money on than doing something to keep our schools safe. And we've worked with our school system partners. They're great partners with us. But this would give us the opportunity to do more than what we're doing without touching the tax base here in Forsyth County, without touching property taxes, without looking at millage rates and those kind of things. Again, it's your chance to decide where your tax dollars go. And you are so supportive of us here at FCSO. Thank you for what you do for supporting us and the men and women of FCSO every day. And help me keep this to be the place we want to raise our families and the place that we want to keep safe. Thanks, Forsyth, and stay safe.
Creating an account. To begin, create an account on the Georgia Tech Center website by clicking Sign Up. Businesses will need their federal employer identification number or your Social Security number or individual taxpayer identification number, the most recent payment amount, the zip code of your business's location, and a valid email address. Individuals will need their Social Security number, federal adjusted gross income, and a valid email address. Read through the instructions here and continue by clicking Next. Begin by selecting the account type from the list. We will choose Individual Income Tax for the purpose of this video. Next, you will select Social Security number. When you click Next, you can enter your Social Security number, confirm it by entering it again, and then add your most recent federal adjusted gross income located on your most recent filed federal income tax records. On the next page, choose a username and enter it into the login field. Create a password and confirm it, then scroll down and select a secret question. You can then type in your secret answer and confirm it. On the right side of the page, you can enter your contact information, including your name, a valid email address, and confirm your email address, select a phone number option, and then type your phone number in. Then click Next. The next page gives you the option of signing up for electronic correspondence to the email you entered rather than receiving postal mail regarding the Georgia Tax Center website. Confirm submission of the form by clicking OK. You can then print your confirmation submission information for your records. To log in on the Georgia Tax Center website, enter your username and your password and click Login. You will need to choose a two-step verification option. You can use your email or download an authentication app, but we will use text messaging for this. Enter your phone number and select your carrier from the drop-down menu. The message with your security code may take a few minutes to receive, but be patient and you will receive it. Once you enter the security code and click Confirm, you will be logged into your account. Once logged in, click Manage My Credits, click Request Credit Pre-Approval on the next screen, and then click the credit type drop-down and choose 150 Qualified Law Enforcement Donation Credit, then choose Next. On the next screen, you will choose the tax year that you would like to make your tax liability donation for and choose Next. Enter your taxpayer and contact information and choose your tax year end date for the tax year you selected on the previous screen. On the next page, you will select your filing status and click Next. We chose Married Filing Jointly, so the next screen asks if you or your joint member are also part of an LLC, shareholder of an S-Corp, or a partner in a partnership to be sure of your credit type. The next screen will tell you the maximum allowed contribution for your filing status, and you can enter your desired donation up to that amount. On the following screen, you will need to upload the ITQLED TP2 form that you can download from https://dor.georgia.gov. This form will allow you to enter the law enforcement agency's 501c3 that you would like approval for your donation to go to. Verify everything is correct regarding your contribution and click Submit. Print the confirmation page for your future tax records. We appreciate your continued support of the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office and our public safety family. Stay safe, Forsyth.